Folks, have you ever watched a war movie and felt lost in a sea of uniforms? You see soldiers saluting each other, but you've got no idea who's who in this khaki-colored game of chess. Well, fear not, because today we're diving headfirst into the fascinating world of U.S. Army ranks. Understanding military ranks isn't just about knowing who gets to yell fire first. It's about recognizing the hierarchy, the chain of command, and the years of dedication it takes to climb that ladder. It's about appreciating the sacrifices made by every soldier, from the newest recruit to the most seasoned general. Think of it like a delicious, multi-layered cake. The enlisted personnel, they're the solid base, the foundation. Then you've got your warrant officers, the filling that holds everything together. And finally, the officers, the icing on top, providing direction and leadership. So buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to embark on a journey through the ranks of the U.S. Army, where we'll separate the privates from the generals and everything in between. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll be able to tell your sergeants from your lieutenants faster than you can say attention. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos and support online store from the description below. Now, let's start with the heart and soul of the Army, the enlisted personnel. These are the men and women who make up the bulk of the fighting force, the ones who get their boots dirty, their hands greasy, and their hearts racing on the front lines. They're the ones who operate the tanks, fire the artillery, treat the wounded, and keep the entire military machine running smoothly. Without them, the Army would grind to a halt faster than a Humvee stuck in the mud. Now, the enlisted ranks are like the rungs on a ladder, each one representing a step up in responsibility, experience, and pay grade. You start at the bottom and work your way up, proving your mettle every step of the way. And let me tell you, climbing this ladder is no walk in the park. It takes grit, determination, and a whole lot of sweat. But for those who persevere, the rewards are immense. The respect of your peers, the pride of serving your country, and the satisfaction of knowing you're part of something much bigger than yourself. So, let's give a big round of applause to the enlisted personnel, the backbone of the U.S. Army.
All right, recruits, listen up. We're starting at the bottom rung of the enlisted ladder, the rank of private PVT. No insignia, just a whole lot of enthusiasm and a crash course in boot camp under their belt. Private second class PV2. One chevron up, they're starting to get the hang of things. Private first class PFC. 2 chevrons mean more responsibility and maybe even a little bit of authority. Specialist SPC, highly skilled in a particular area like mechanics or computers. Corporal, CPL, 2 chevrons and a rocker. These folks are natural leaders. Sergeant, SGT, 3 chevrons, the mark of a seasoned professional.
Now let's talk about a unique breed of soldier, the warrant officer. These folks are like the master craftspeople of the Army, possessing specialized skills and knowledge that make them invaluable assets. They're not quite enlisted, but they're not quite officers either. They're in a league of their own, a hybrid rank that bridges the gap between the two. Warrant officers are technical experts in their fields, whether it's flying helicopters, operating complex weapon systems, or managing sophisticated communications networks. They're the ones who can take apart a tank engine and put it back together blindfolded, or who can pinpoint an enemy position with the precision of a laser beam. They wear a distinctive rank insignia, a silver bar for Warrant Officer 1, a gold bar for Chief Warrant Officer 2, and so on, up to 5 bars for Chief Warrant Officer 5.
Company grade officers leading the way. All right, folks, now we're moving on to the officers, the leaders who command platoons, companies, and battalions. They're the ones who make the tactical decisions on the battlefield, who inspire their troops to victory, and who bear the heavy responsibility of sending men and women into harm's way. Second Lieutenant, 1 gold bar, fresh out of officer candidate school, eager to prove themselves and maybe a little bit terrified of leading troops into combat. First Lieutenant, 2 gold bars, a few years of experience under their belt, and a growing sense of confidence in their abilities. Captain, 2 silver bars, commanding companies of 100 to 200 soldiers. They're the ones who make the tough calls on the ground, and their leadership can make or break a mission. These company-grade officers are the frontline leaders, the ones who work directly with the enlisted personnel and who are responsible for their well-being. They're the ones who set the example, who motivate their troops, and who lead from the front.
Field-grade officers, commanders on the battlefield. Moving up the ranks, we have the field-grade officers, the commanders who oversee battalions, brigades, and divisions. These are the strategic thinkers, the ones who develop battle plans, coordinate large-scale operations, and lead thousands of soldiers into combat. Major, a gold oak leaf, signifying a significant step up in responsibility. They command battalions of 300 to 1,000 soldiers and serve as staff officers at higher headquarters. Lieutenant Colonel, a silver oak leaf, indicating a senior field officer with a wealth of experience. They command battalions and brigades, and their decisions can impact the course of a battle.
Colonel, a silver eagle, the symbol of a seasoned commander. They lead brigades of 3,000 to 5,000 soldiers and hold key staff positions at the highest levels of the army. These officers are the ones who see the bigger picture, who understand the complexities of modern warfare, and who make the decisions that can determine the fate of nations.
General officers, strategic masterminds. Now we're entering the rarefied air of the general officers, the top brass, the big cheeses, the head honchos of the army. These are the strategic masterminds, the ones who advise presidents, command entire armies, and shape the future of the military. Brigadier General, 1 star, signifying a general officer who commands brigades of 4,000 plus soldiers. They also serve as deputy commanders of divisions and hold high-level staff positions. Major General, 2 stars, indicating a senior commander responsible for divisions of 15,000 plus soldiers.
They also serve as corps commanders and hold key positions at the Pentagon. Lieutenant General, 3 stars, a mark of exceptional leadership and strategic vision. They command corps of 50,000 plus soldiers and serve as senior staff officers in the Department of Defense. General, 4 stars, the pinnacle of a long and distinguished career. They command armies of hundreds of thousands of soldiers and serve as the Army Chief of Staff, advising the President and Secretary of Defense. These officers are the cream of the crop, the ones who have risen to the top through a combination of intelligence, dedication, and a little bit of luck. They are the ones who hold the fate of nations in their hands. 5-star generals, legends of the Army. And now, for the grand finale, the legends, the icons, the 5-star generals. These are the titans of military history, the ones whose names are etched in the annals of warfare, whose strategic brilliance and unwavering leadership have shaped the destiny of nations. General of the Army, 5 stars, a rank reserved for only the most exceptional military leaders in times of war. Only 9 individuals have ever held this esteemed rank, including legendary figures like George Washington, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and Douglas MacArthur. Their contributions to American history are immeasurable, their legacies forever intertwined with the triumphs and tragedies of war.
The significance of rank insignia. Now you might be thinking, Stephen, why all the fuss about these shiny badges and fancy stars? Well, folks, in the military, rank insignia is more than just decoration. It's a visual representation of authority, responsibility, and experience. It's a way to instantly identify who's in charge, who to salute, and who to follow into battle. It's a symbol of the chain of command, the hierarchical structure that ensures order and discipline in the chaos of war. So, the next time you see a soldier in uniform, take a moment to appreciate the meaning behind those stripes, bars, and stars. They represent a lifetime of service, sacrifice, and dedication to our nation. The evolution of Army ranks. The U.S. Army ranking system, like any good institution, has gone through quite a few makeovers over the years. From its humble beginnings during the Revolutionary War with ranks like Captain General and Commissary of Prisoners, to the modern system we know today, it's been a wild ride. The Civil War saw the introduction of the general ranks, while World War II brought about the 5-star general. And throughout it all, the insignia has evolved as well, from simple cloth badges to the iconic metal pins we see today. It's a testament to the Army's ability to adapt and change with the times, while still maintaining its core values of duty, honor, and country.
Conclusion, a hierarchy of responsibility and leadership. So there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour of the U.S. Army ranking system. From the newest private to the most seasoned general, each rank represents a vital link in the chain of command, a testament to the dedication and sacrifice of the men and women who serve our nation. Remember, it's not just about who gets to bark orders and who has to stand at attention. It's about a hierarchy of responsibility, experience, and leadership, a system designed to ensure that the Army can effectively defend our nation and protect our freedoms. So, the next time you see a soldier in uniform, take a moment to appreciate the significance of their rank. It's a symbol of their commitment to our country, their willingness to put their lives on the line for our safety, and their unwavering dedication to duty, honor, and country. And that, my friends, is something worth saluting. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos and support online store from the description below.